It's almost impossible to describe what surfing's actually like. It's one of those things you don't know until you try it, and that's why obviously all of us are hooked since day one.
It's just a mix of freedom with speed, with balance, and something that really takes your mind out of everything else and just concentrate on the moment, on the exact moment.
It's a very strong connection with the ocean, and you live the moment.
Also this feeling of being part of nature. I think it's beautiful.
It's just really cool, picking up this little swell on the ocean that carries you to the beach on some kind of craft. It's pretty exciting.
The game it's about a surf trip. It's about traveling the world. I think it's the ultimate goal of everybody that starts surfing is to be able to surf all kinds of waves.
The game shows a lot of the most prominent locations around the world, and it shows a lot of factors that that come into my everyday life. Like choosing boards and wetsuits and board shorts.
So it's a good example. You don't have the ocean there, but you have all the tricks and you have the scenes and the images, and it's really good. You can do it in the airport and anywhere.
There's all sorts of moves in there that exactly what you do in real life.
You get tube, you can do airs, you can do turns, and you wipe out, so pretty realistic.
I really like the barrel part of the game, because it's really like a huge barrel, and I would love to get barrels like that,
I personally like aerials, so I wanted to make sure the game had lots of different variations of aerials.
They always go a little bit more crazy in the games, but that's the way they should do it anyway.
I'd say that you could master the maneuvers a little bit faster on the game than in real life.
In real life, a long time. Many years of practice, I would say, but the game is not easy either, so I don't know how long in the game, but definitely quicker.
Yeah, you got to have the right board for every occasion. Just like in the real world, you kind of pick a shorter board for doing maneuvers, and then as the waves get a bit bigger in the game, more intense locations, you got to get a bit bigger board for riding the tube and getting a bit more drive with your turns.
It's very important, because if you take out a longboard at Chopu, for sure you're going to nosedive,
And also, yeah, you choose the right attire for each condition, because you don't want to be too cold or too hot.
It's just like real life. You have to be really in sync with your equipment. There's all kinds of spots, different waves. The waves actually go as in real life. You really have, like, Chopu is a short wave, Jeffreys Bay is a longer wave.
Well, I love Fernando de Noronha because it's in Brazil and it's paradise, and there's really good waves and you get barrels. So that would be my favorite. There's
actually a Portuguese wave where I surf a lot.
I think Huntington's pretty exciting in there. You've got right next to the pier you're surfing, and it looks so similar to actually surfing Huntington Beach. There's an oil rig straight out the back, and then there's the pier, and you can go right or left when you take off on the peak, and yeah, it's just exactly like surfing HB. There's lots of good destinations on there, so I was happy with that, and yeah, it's come out good.
Yeah, I think the game, gives you a good impression of that.
Everyone's gonna love it. It's so much fun.
It's just like going for a surf.